Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Marquita here with Late Nights Early Mornings. If you are new here, welcome. So the reason I'm sitting in front of you right now looking very plain Jane and probably a little oily or shiny is because I have to show you some wonderful products I purchased from Pat McGrath. And before I actually dive into them and give you guys a look, I want to show it to you fresh out the package. So before I touch anything and mess up anything, I want to show it to you. So I'm going to start with the reason I even made the purchase, which is for the Bridgerton eye palette. So if you're not familiar with Bridgerton, it is a series on Netflix that I love, highly recommend. Season 2 just dropped earlier this month, and I've already finished it. I watched it in like 2 days. But Bridgerton is out, season 2, and Pat McGrath did a collab with them. She did it for season 1 as well. That palette was available, and then it was not available by the time I got ready to order. So I only ordered the eyeshadow palette for this season. This is the actual palette. This is the box. They are identical in terms of decor. If you're not familiar with Pat McGrath Labs, Pat McGrath is a high-end or luxury makeup brand, so it is a little more pricey than what you would typically pay probably for a makeup palette, especially this is a 6-shade palette. But this palette was $65. But I will say that the shadows and the quality of the makeup are great. This is my first official Pat McGrath palette, and when I say official, I did order a smaller version, not so fancy palette from Sephora that they had on sale just to try out her products before I took a deep dive and invested a little more money in it. But now I will say $65 for a palette is not necessarily above what I spent. I used to buy Urban Decay palettes all the time, and you guys know that Urban Decay palettes range in that $50, $60, $70 range, but you got more colors. For it to be a 6-shade palette, 65 might be a little bit high compared to most things that you buy, even on the little bit higher end brands. But again, the quality is great. So this is a look at the palette, and again, I want to show it to you before I dove into it because of the cute little pieces that they have in there. This is like the perfect angle, so you can see the gold bee is coming through. You can see in the purple there's like the person there, and then there's another insect in the red. So I want you guys to be able to see that before, because once I start digging in it, of course they're going to get messed up. And of course it comes with a mirror. I still have the plastic on it, so that's why the mirror looks a little blurry. And also I'm going to turn this to the side so you can see that they're kind of in there, so it's a deep, like a box almost. So very nice. Even though it is cardboard, it is a good weight, and it is a little magnetic snap. I don't know if you guys could tell when I close it, but it does have a little bit of a magnet in there. So very nice packaging. I'll tell you the names of the colors. Starting with the top row, we have Refinement, Regency Romance, and Diamond's Desire. That's the first row. On the second row, we have Forbidden Armor, Darling Dandy, and Forever Charmed. So going this way. So again, I will be creating a look for you guys, so I'll come back with that once I get that done. The other two things I want to show you though before I get into the actual looks is my second purchase, which is another Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette, but this is from the Ecstasy collection, and this is Sublime. Goodness, can't say that. And it is a 5 palette, and it was on a clearance, which on the Pat McGrath website is called exclusive offers, but it was $14. This is a great way to try some of her products without breaking the bank or splurging on something that you're not sure how you're going to feel about it. So again, my original big palette here is $65, but instead of dropping $65 on something I didn't know anything about, I purchased one of these from Sephora probably last year during the sale, and I loved it. It is a good quality, very creamy, very pigmented colors, and that's one thing I do love. And nothing is chalky, nothing is dry, including the matte. It's all very creamy, and just it comes through pigmented. And I don't know if I said this about this particular Bridgerton palette, but this one's called the Mthrshp Belle of the Ball. All right, and the last thing that I'm going to show you before I actually get into the look is also another item that I purchased from the exclusive offers for $14, and that's a lipstick. I have not tried a Pat McGrath lipstick yet, and this is the cute little, it was that twist tie opening lipstick. Wonderful case. This is actually a pretty good sturdy case as well. The actual lipstick case is a good weight. I don't know if you guys can see that. The Bridgerton series does have these as well, but they are blue, and then they have the gold lips. This color here is from the Luxetrance collection. It is described as a classic red, and the color is called Sedition, and it's number 422. And I'll list the names of these in the description if you are curious and want to see it. I think it was still available when I looked the other day, so if you like it, you can order it. And again, 14 bucks. And it's a great way to try out the products before you splurge on full price. Alright, y'all, Marquita here, and I am back. As you can see, a little bit better looking than I was in the intro. I'm still rocking my Frida shirt. You'll see more about that in a different video. But because I'm wearing this shirt, I decided to use some of the colors from the Bridgerton Pat McGrath palette that kind of highlight some of the colors. So I don't know, let me stand up so you guys can get a full view here of my shirt and the colors. But I kind of highlight the reds and the kind of reddish pink colors that are throughout in the flowers, as well as her lips. And then I use the shimmer here. So I'll show you the two colors that I used. All right. As you can see, I used this shimmer here, and I used this red that's right in the center, and I believe that is Regency Romance, which is the kind of red pinky color. And I don't know which way these things are going. I think this is Refinement if we're going that way. Yes. So these are the two colors that I use for this look. So get those close here. And as you can see, the little engravement thing is still there. I did try and stay around the top just so that I wouldn't mess it up too much because I think it's so cute. But it actually did stay because I did go over it a few times. But I'll get close enough so that you can see. I'm sorry, the lighting is not the greatest, but you can definitely see the red, and the red is a matte color. And I know sometimes with mattes, especially with colors like reds or pinks or brighter colors, sometimes mattes can be chalky or they just don't give pigment and color, and they really are giving pigment and color without the chalkiness. So I hope that you can see that. And then of course the shimmer, I know you can see the light is definitely helping to showcase the those colors for you. Let's see if I can add a little more light. That might help a little bit. But yeah, so the back, I use that, and I'm wearing my Fenty Beauty Primer. Again, I wear that with all my eyeshadows because I do have oily eyelids, but I love that primer, so I use that anytime. So this is a realistic look in what I would wear, like if I was wearing it anytime. And then on my lips, of course, I am wearing the lipstick that I talked about. This is Sedition number 422, and it is in the Luxetrance, I believe. Yes, Luxetrance. And I will say it felt very smooth going on. I could tell that my lips, it's a lipstick, it's not a matte liquid or anything. It is a lipstick, so it has a very moisturizing element, very creamy, very smooth going on. Felt very silky, so definitely I can understand the title of Luxetrance because I definitely felt that when applying it. So this is the again, this is Sedition in 422, and it's described as a classic red, as you can see. So I put this look together, and I am wearing, you know, beat my face just a little bit. So I did put that on. So I am wearing my Fenty on top of that. This is not about Fenty, but everything else is Fenty other than the eyeshadow and the lips. And the, what is this? The powder here, not powder, but the cream cheek stuff that Fenty made. I forgot the official name of it. In a rose latte. So if you see the little color in my cheeks, that's what that is. But anyway, yes, I used this Bridgerton palette to do this look. So I just wanted to show that to you so you could see what the shadows look like. And again, is the quality there? Yes. That palette was $65. It is a very creamy feel, and I did say I would swatch, so let me do those. I forgot to pre-swatch, and part of the reason is because I ordered some Uber Eats and it came right as I was in the middle of this look, so I'm sorry if I feel like I'm rushing. I'm just trying to get to my good Five Guys food. But this is the first color here, so I'm going across the top row here, which I haven't used yet. I'll swatch that. You can see. The next color is the red that I'm wearing on my eyes. That is a matte, so I'm trying to switch hands. You can see there. And then the last color is, of course, the shimmer that I'm wearing on my eyes. There. And they look kind of transparent on my skin tone, but obviously you can see them. And that bling, the glitter that's in the shimmer is awesome. I'm loving it. All right, so that was the top row that I just showed you, the top three. So now I'm going to start with this row and show you from here going across. And I think you'll be pretty obvious that you can tell what colors are what when I do that. Ooh, that feels really good, really creamy, going across that kind of purpley matte color. The light is on one side, so it's kind of, there we go. I like that. I can't wait to play with that. And then we have this kind of almost mint green looking color. I think those combos, that matte kind of purpley with that mint green, that might be a look. That would be this color here. And then the last one is that gold that I have been dying to get to. And I love some gold shadow. And then, oh my gosh, look at that. Whew. Yes, it's giving me everything I needed to give. Now you can see everything on my hands as well. These were the last three. So there's that gold. This is the matte kind of purpley color that I just had. And then that's that minty blue-green looking color on the bottom row across here. All right. So again, this is the Bridgerton palette, $65 from McGrath. I did order directly from the website. I'm not sure if Sephora has it yet. I think they will be getting it if they don't. And the other item is the lipstick, which I ordered directly from McGrath as well. And this was in the exclusive offer section, so it was on clearance for $14. This is your casing that it comes in. And there it is. Sedition, Luxetrance, number 422. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching it, and I hope that you will like and subscribe. And if you have any other questions about my McGrath experience or want to see any other looks, let me know. Any color combos. I really think that kind of purple and green that I just swatched is going to be something that I'm going to figure out how to work into a look at some point, because I really like that color combo. And like I said, my blog is coming. It is under construction and moving to a new platform, so once I get that up, I will be posting more looks on those pages and things I may not highlight in a video per se. You will get to see more of that on the blog. That is the intention. Happy Easter. Hopefully you'll see this before Easter. It'll probably go up on Friday, Good Friday. So happy Easter for those who celebrate, and I will see you next time.